Hey, everybody. Great to see you. Thanks for being here, everybody. Hey, I wanted to stop by to ask you a question. Are you ready to defend your democracy? That was pretty good. I'm not quite sure Donald Trump heard you. Are you ready to defend your democracy? That is more like it. First, thanks to all of you for being here. That's number one. Number two, there was a study done by political scientists during Donald Trump's, I think, first term or a little before. And what that political scientist wanted to know was she studied societies where there's an authoritarian figure in power. And she wanted to determine what percentage of a population needed to be out in the streets peacefully protesting to create a change. And the answer is 3.5%. That's all of you right now, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. There's a book written during Donald Trump's first term called How Democracies Die. And these political scientists examined 20th century democracies to determine that question. How do they die? And as it turns out, it's not what one might think. It's not some middle of the night, dark of night, military coup, where you have a democracy on one day and then you wake up and it's gone. In fact, it's quite the opposite. What the book shows from the study is democracies die by a slow, steady erosion of civil liberties, free speech, an independent judiciary, a gradual consolidation of power in one individual, that individual increasingly persecuting with criminal charges political enemies. Does this sound familiar to you?
Yes!
Are you going to put up with it?
No!
And that's why it's so important you're here. Look, I have good news despite the challenges we're facing as a country. No state in the country is doing more to stand up to this administration and this autocrat than Washington State. That's number one. And I'll prove it to you. Back in 2017, the first state to file a lawsuit against Donald Trump and the first state to beat Donald Trump was Washington State. In 2025, the first state to take on Donald Trump in court and the first state to beat him in court was Washington State. That's not an accident. That's hardworking public servants, right? Preparing, using their skills, working with community leaders, working with the public to effect change and hold them accountable. Look, we have a lot of work to do. Robert Kennedy Jr., right? Robert Kennedy Jr., that guy's a crank, right? Unfortunately, he's in charge of public health for our country. Are we going to put up with that in Washington State? No! I'll tell you what I did. I joined forces with Governor Tina Kotek in Oregon, Governor Gavin Newsom in California. We formed our own West Coast Health Alliance, right? We actually believe in something called science, right? The day after we made that announcement, the governor of Hawaii, a great guy, Governor Green, he's an actual doctor. He wrote to us and said, hey, can Hawaii join you guys? So the good news is Washington, Oregon, California, Hawaii, if we were our own country, we would have one of the largest gross national products of any country in the world, right? We're going to go our own way to protect your public health. Now look, I've been on too long, you've got a lot of speakers, but here's what I want to say is, I recently got a letter from U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi. That letter literally threatened me with criminal prosecution and other state actors, by the way, elected officials, local law enforcement, judges, with criminal prosecution if Washington State would not bend the knee to this administration. So I sat down to write a response letter to Pam Bondi. I wrote every word of it, okay? I won't go through it all now, but I can summarize the response letter with 2 words. Hell no. Not gonna happen, everybody. Not gonna happen. As your governor, I promise you one thing above all else. We will never, ever, under any circumstances, bend the knee to this autocrat. Ever. Thanks so much, you guys. Thanks for being here. Great round. Thanks, everybody.